Thank you for allowing me to address my colleagues on all three of the bills. When legislation is brought before us in this body, we are charged with the important task of not only deciding on what is right, but also on what is just, what is wise, and what will do the least harm for all of our constituents. And within these precepts, it is also critically important that we endeavor to avoid unintended consequences of legislation that on the surface may seem right and just. It is to these issues that I speak today. While HB 4188, HB 4189, and HB 4190 may seem right and just, their impact will do more harm than good. As we've already heard from my colleagues, there are currently thousands of unadopted children in foster care. The bills will harm these children and the adults who could adopt them and provide loving, stable, and nurturing environments for them. Among their unintended consequences is the financial harm that will be done to the state by allowing adoption agencies with sincerely held religious beliefs to deny placement of children because of subjective reasons rather than objective or tangible reasons. The children in foster care will remain on the foster care rolls as caseloads and will continue to impact the state financially. It is neither just nor wise to take this route. Further, this issue of allowing a set of religious beliefs, things that are subjective, not objective or tangible, supremacy over another person's, is in direct conflict with both the US Constitution and to the Constitution of the state of Michigan, two things that exactly 9 weeks ago today, all 110 of us took an oath to uphold. I needn't remind this legislative body of the 14th Amendment of the US Constitution, but this issue of using religion as the basis for diminishing another person's rights or liberties is so critical that the framers of our state's constitution thought it was important enough to place it within the very first article of that formative document. Article 1, Section 2 of our Constitution states that no person shall be denied the equal protection of the laws, nor shall any person be denied the enjoyment of his civil or political rights or be discriminated against in the exercise thereof because of religion, race, color, or national origin. The legislature shall implement this section by appropriate legislation. The legislation of these three bills, therefore, is inappropriate as it places one set or multiple sets of religious beliefs in supremacy over another's set of beliefs, religious or otherwise, and at the peril of what may be in the best interest of a child in need of a loving, nurturing, stable family setting. Article 1, Section 4 states in the third and fourth sentences that no money shall be appropriated or drawn from the Treasury for the benefit of any religious sect or society, theological or religious seminary, nor shall property belonging to the state be appropriated for any such purpose. The civil and political rights, privileges, and capacities of no person shall be diminished or enlarged on account of his or her religious belief. In allowing faith-based adoption agencies to exercise sincerely held religious beliefs as a way to deny children an adoptive family, and while simultaneously receiving funding from the state, these bills violate these sections of the Constitution. By enlarging the capacity of such institutions and diminishing the beliefs of potential adoptive parents, these bills violate the Constitution of Michigan. Voting any way other than no on these bills would violate our oaths of office. So I ask you all to think deeply about doing what is right, what is just, what is wise, and what will do the least harm to some of our most needy constituents and to our state by voting no on these three bills. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, on the question of final passage of House Bill 4188, there are 65 aye votes and 44 nay votes.
A majority of the members elected and serving have voted therefore.